and welcome back to Rose Tinted. So if my video looks a bit different today or sounds a bit different, I'm hoping it's okay. I've had to enlist the help of Spuggy's phone because my phone's microphone has decided to give in, and the microphone that I bought for it has made the audio quality even worse than it was before. Spuggy very kindly gave me his phone, and I'm hoping that this works really well. Today's video is going to be a third trimester essentials video, and this is the second time I'm filming this. So if I seem a little bit less enthusiastic, it's probably because I am. However, let's jump into it. You're going to have to excuse drinking as I film this because I have these lights on and I want to wear my autumn jumper and it's all a bit much. It's all a bit hot in here. However, let's jump right into it. So the first thing I want to start off by saying is I am not a professional in any way, shape or form. I'm not a midwife, I'm not a nurse, I'm not a doctor. I am not claiming that any of these products are things you should be taking, should be using, should be wearing. This is just my personal essentials for the third trimester, and hopefully it will give you some ideas to help you through the third trimester. Failing that, maybe it's just something you want to try if you're not currently pregnant. But yeah, let's jump right into it. So the first thing I have to share with you guys is this. So this is the Tetley Superfruits Boost with vitamin B6. This is blueberry and raspberry tea. This is the same tea that I took when I was pregnant with Nicholas. Essentially, raspberry tea has something in it that is supposed to help with thinning and dilating the cervix in preparation for labour and delivery, and I swear by this for recovery last time. So I have started taking this again, which is what's in this, and I generally take it with 2 sugars because otherwise it's a bit bland, I'm not gonna lie, but with a little bit of sweetness in it, it's actually really nice. So I started taking this around 32 weeks with Nicholas, and I did the same this time, and I tend to take it for a couple of weeks afterwards as well, just to help, like I say, with recovery. Really nice, really good option. I would do your research on this first, but yeah, really enjoy this. The next thing I have to share with you guys is probably a bit controversial, but it is evening primrose oil. So evening primrose oil is something that's supposed to be really good for women's health in general. However, in your last trimester, again, evening primrose oil is something that is supposed to help thin and dilate the cervix in preparation for labour and delivery. I don't know how true or how accurate that is realistically. However, I did not tear with Nicholas. I didn't graze or tear or have any problems or need an episiotomy, etc. down below last time, and I swear it's because I inserted evening primrose oil. So basically these come in little capsules. I'll do a close-up for you guys. I insert 2 of these every 2 days. I put them in, I pop a pad on before bed, and then I just let it do its thing. And then in the morning, yes, I pee oil, but I do believe that it helps to nourish everything down there, a bit like a perineal massage, in my opinion. So yeah, I've been doing this again, and if you're worried about that kind of thing and you feel comfortable with the whole evening primrose thing, then I highly suggest it because I swear by it. Just make sure that you're not doing it too early because you don't want any mishaps going on. The next thing I have been using in my third trimester this time around, which is not something I used last time, is iron supplements. Anyway, in the third trimester, you tend to get quite tired. Not a surge of energy, the other way around. You tend to get quite tired anyway. However, throughout this pregnancy, I have struggled with iron deficiency, and I'm pretty sure I generally struggle with iron deficiency as a genetic thing. However, I don't usually do anything to solve it because it's not that bad. However, in the third trimester. I have been taking these to help with fatigue more than anything. I do find that these just generally help with my like general well-being, and they do help with fatigue and hair loss as well. So I've been taking 2 of these a day. You can take up to 3, but I find that 3 tends to give you a bit of the constipation, so I find 2 is a good balance for me. Pick these up from Asda for like a couple of pounds. They're just little brown tablets that you take, and yeah, that's all there is to them really. If you are currently pregnant or have ever been pregnant, then these 2 things are going to look very familiar to you. Heartburn has been a bitch this time around. I remember having heartburn last time. I think women are wired up to forget shit because people know, and like whoever created humans in the first place knew that if women remembered, they wouldn't do it again. So I don't remember heartburn being this bad last time, but maybe it was. However, I do have the Gaviscon double action mint oral suspension stuff. So basically you give this a good shake, you have a gulp of it, you are supposed to measure it, not gonna lie, generally just tip a bit from the bottle about an hour before bed, and if this doesn't settle it down, then I tend to take 2 or 3 Rennies. I'm not sure if you're supposed to take these together, but I do, and I've survived to tell the tale, so that's what I'll continue to do. But like I say, not a health professional, don't follow my advice. Just follow my recommendations for actual products and like actually look at the dosage of stuff. But yeah, these are really good. I do go for the orange ones because I'm a pansy and I'm picky. I don't like the mint ones. I don't like my water and stuff like that at bedtime to taste like mint. So I go for the orange ones. This is a bumper pack from Home Bargains because your gal knew she was gonna need them. And this stuff's really good. I find this to be the best one on the market. Now I'm going to move on to things I have been wearing in the third trimester. So the first thing is something that I didn't purchase last time I was pregnant because I didn't feel that I needed them. However, this time around I do. So last time I was pregnant I wore sports bras and sports bras exclusively, and they worked really well for me. I enjoyed them, they were comfortable, it was all good. This time around my boobs are getting bigger much quicker, they're much more painful, more tender. They're just generally changing a bit more, and so I need something that is a bit more extensively engineered, and that would be an actual nursing or a maternity bra. These are really, really comfortable, they're super stretchy, they don't feel restrictive on your chest, they give you some nice support. Obviously if your plan is to breastfeed, they have a little clasp at the front that exposes the nipple for breastfeeding. If, like me, you're planning to express, that will also come in handy because these things take time as it is. So these are super handy. I got these in a 2-pack from Amazon for like £14, I think it was. I have a black and grey one and a nude one, and that covers all of my bases. But there are like 4-packs, 6-packs, bumper packs of sports bras, so I'll link them in the description bar below, because if, like me, you are needing a little bit more help, these are a great way to go about it. The next thing isn't something I have to physically show you because it's on the clothes horse and it's soaking wet. However, I was on the hunt for a pair of over-the-bump leggings that were not see-through, and your girl found some. So I'll link them in the description bar below. They were from Boohoo and they were £11, I believe, from the maternity section, and they are just basic black over-the-bump maternity leggings, but they're not see-through. They don't have baggy crotch syndrome. They're just amazing. So I'll link them in the description bar below. I do find myself living in joggers, dresses, or leggings at the moment, so to find a pair that weren't see-through, winning. So the next thing is something that you have probably considered buying for your hospital bag. But if you have not bought them for this far in your pregnancy, then you really should. And it's a pair of big old granny panties. So this is Primark's finest black full briefs that came in a pack of 4 or 5 for like £2.50 or something. These are incredible. I bought them in a size 12 to 14, which is about 4 sizes bigger than I usually am. Wait, 6, 8, 10, 12, sorry, yeah, about 3 or 4 sizes bigger than I usually am. These are amazing for the expanding belly, for the tightening hips. These are just so much more comfortable. So, like I say, if you haven't already invested in these for yourself for now, do it. Of course, they're great for postpartum, they're great for your hospital bag, but they're also great for just general comfort at this stage in pregnancy. So yeah, I also find that they're actually not too bad for pant lines in leggings and stuff. It's there. I feel like when you're pregnant you can get away with it. Failing that, wear a longer top, you're good to go. But yeah, granny pants all the way. These are the next things I have to show you guys, and these are just a pair of combat biker boots that I picked up on eBay. They say accessorize in them, so I assume that these are accessorized stock. But they were, I think they were like £10 or something on eBay. They're really good quality, they're really comfortable. And the reason I picked these up for my 3rd trimester is because for some reason I'm really struggling to tie my own shoelaces at the moment. So although these do have laces and they look very funky, they do also have a zip on the side, which makes me very happy. So much easier. Plus, if you tie them up the right way, they're the kind of shoes that you can just slip your feet into and like get your ass out the door. So yeah, if you're struggling with tying up your shoelaces and things like that in your 3rd trimester, highly recommend some shoes that you can just slip on, slip off, or ones that have zips, because you will thank yourself big style for getting yourself some easy shoes. So the last thing I have to share with you for things that I have been wearing in my 3rd trimester is these. So these are the Always Dailies, and these are the singles ones, which are the individually wrapped ones. These are essentially wafer thin sanitary towels, I guess, that, as the name suggests, you wear on a daily basis. I find, especially in my 3rd trimester, that discharge is a lot more prevalent, and also when I sneeze, I pee, when I jump, I pee, sometimes when I just stand up, I pee a little, which is to be expected when you have something that weighs, at this point, probably about £6 weighing on your bladder. And it's definitely something that for me has been a lot more prevalent in my 2nd pregnancy than it was in my 1st. So I'm obviously not doing my Kegels and should probably catch up on them. However, these are really good just for helping you feel a bit more comfortable, for helping you stay fresh and just, I don't know, making you feel a bit more yourself and overall, like I say, comfortable with the changes that are happening down below. So yeah, these are usually like £1 or something from Asda or from Home Bargains or B&M's or wherever the hell you shop. So pick them up and make yourself comfortable, girl, because there is no shame in the things your body does when you're pregnant, because you're creating human life, and that's amazeballs. Moving on to other things or random things, the first thing I have to share with you guys is this. So this is a specific water bottle, obviously. I picked this one up from Home Bargains for, I think it was like £2.50 or something like that. Basically, it has your normal nozzle on the top, and it also has, I don't know if you can see that, like this spray nozzle at the back. So at the moment it has flavoured water in it, so I've just made myself sticky. Great. But if you put normal water in it, you can obviously spray yourself in the face to cool yourself down and take a drink at the same time. So this will be the water bottle I take in my hospital bag for, for labour and delivery. But for now, it's been a lifesaver just to have with me around the house. It's something that Nicholas can't knock over and spill everywhere, and it encourages me to drink more throughout the day, which at this stage of pregnancy is super important to stay hydrated. I mean, it's super important anyway, but I don't know. I find when I'm pregnant, I'm more likely to do the things that keep you all healthy and stuff. So yeah, I highly recommend a water bottle in your 3rd trimester. Next up is my body butter. So if you guys have seen my most recent pregnancy update, you will know that stretch marks have not evaded me this time, and I now look like a peach and purple striped tiger, which, I mean, amazeballs. I don't love them right now. I'm hoping I'll be one of those people that's like, oh, it's like markers of my journey and stuff like that, but realistically I'm hoping they fade and go away. However, I have still been using my stretch mark lotion. This is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter formula for stretch marks. I'm still using this because as my stretch marks get worse and as my stomach gets bigger, I'm noticing the skin on my stomach is so itchy and so irritating, but they're also quite sore when I do scratch them. So I find that putting this in the fridge for 5 minutes before I put it on in the evening, or just lathering up several times throughout the day, really helps with the irritating, like, itchy feeling. So I've continued to use this. I'm actually still on the same bottle as in my last video, which is quite impressive. I probably will need to pick up another bottle soon though. But yeah, highly recommend to keep going with your body butter even if you do have stretch marks, because it's really good to keep that skin nourished and just help with that elasticity. Next up is a bubble bath, and the specific bubble bath I have been loving in my third trimester is the Radox Soothe Your Body to Sleep Aromatherapy Sleep Blend with Dream Scents. And it says that it improves your quality of sleep. It has chamomile and white valerian scent. This is a bath soak that is fantastic for muscle pain and for helping to relax you before bedtime. And if you're anything like me, then at this point in pregnancy you'll do just about anything to try and guarantee yourself a good night's sleep, or at least to set yourself up for a good night's sleep. So this has really been helping. So I just put a little bit of this in a nice hot bubble bath before bed, and it helps to just kind of de-stress and relax me before bedtime, and I find that it gives me the best possible chance of a good night's sleep. So I highly recommend picking that up as well. And on the same topic of sleep, one of my other essentials for my third trimester up until this point has been my pregnancy pillow. So I'll insert a cutaway of that for you because there ain't no way I'm holding up that bad boy. But it's essentially a 9-foot U-shaped pregnancy pillow that is fantastic for supporting your back, your stomach, your legs, all of the areas that have the most amount of pressure on them throughout the day. It's really good if you're struggling to sleep in the evenings. We do have a super king size bed, so it doesn't take up that much space in this bed. However, we did have a double bed last time I was pregnant and I still had the 9-foot pregnancy pillow. So it works, it's great. Your partner will just have to deal with it because at the end of the day, you're giving them a human life. The least they can do is let you have the bolster in the bed. So yeah, highly recommend if you don't have one of those so far to pick one up, because you will thank yourself for a little bit more comfort through the night if nothing else. So that is everything I have to share with you guys for my third trimester essentials. I hope if you are currently pregnant this has been helpful for you, and if not, then I hope you've seen some form of product that you will give a go. If you did enjoy this video, then don't forget to subscribe down below. It's free of charge and it really helps me out. Don't forget to click the bell notification button so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. As you may not know, but you should know, I'm now officially off on maternity leave, so my content will be increasing significantly, and I do have some more pregnancy related content coming up for you. So don't forget to press both of those buttons below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!